Any other questions you have? Bismillah.
Somebody asked a question about that we're saying that you're asking, you're called Holy Allah. How do we respond to somebody if they say the same thing to people with the idols? Today I was listening to the Surah Najm. It's about Najm. Someone said exactly that. Someone was saying that you took these three female idols and you gave them names. And he said these are not their names, you made them up and your fathers made them up. And you have no sanad, there's no chain to make these names or give them authority.
Yeah.
And then Allah SWT is saying, but we have angels that are in the sky that they are giving with our permission and our pleasure, they give shafaat to people. And I'm asking about that how is it that we've in our life that we come to find the ones who are giving shafaat to us? Is this something that is, we know it's not through our efforts, that it's something that's it's written for us, but how do we come there? And once we've found that person who's our sanad, our means to the shafaat, how do we go just from needing something from him to helping that person?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. That question, every one of you have answered it. That's why you are here. Every one of you. You didn't just come stumbling here. You're looking, you're finding, you're worshipping by yourself. You go here, you go there. Until we met our Shaykh, we understand that now that connection to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it is stronger because we are holding on to that one who is in His presence. We are not in His presence. It's through being humble, through knowing that you need help. It is understanding that you want that connection to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you yourself, you cannot make that connection. This is Quranic advice. It is in order. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, find ways to come close to me. He says, seek the means to come close to me. It is an ayat, it is in order. And which better way to come close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala other than what? The Holy Prophet ﷺ. There's no other way except through his way. There's no other way to come into the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala unless it is through the Prophet's way. We are following the Prophet's way. You don't like this. There are 40 other tariqats, hundreds and thousands of branches of other tariqats. Go ahead, find it. But you cannot now find that way by yourself. Because Allah is saying, seek the means, the best means to come close to me. What are the means that you have? My prayer, your prayer, it is not a means. Because your prayer, it is dirty. Recitation now. Your recitation, your Quran now. What is that Quran? The Quran that you are reciting, and it is, your heart is away from that recitation. You don't know what you're reciting. That recitation, that for that time you recite, you feel good. Then after that, your heart turned to dunya right away. Whatever thing that you are doing now, those are not the things that is making you to come close. So, once you understand that you need, just as who did? The Sahabi Kiram. Just as so many Sahabi Kiram, like for example, Hazrat Salman al-Farisi. He did not meet the Holy Prophet ﷺ just like that. He had so many teachers that he went from one to the other. He is not like some people. They think, oh, that means I can jump from one teacher and jump to another teacher, jumping one, jumping to another, and saying later, I have so many teachers. Look, all these are my teachers. You're praising yourself again. You're praising yourself again. Says, look, I have this teacher, this teacher, this teacher, this teacher, this teacher. You need all of that, then you don't even understand what is tariqat. There is a divine protocol, like I said at dinner. There's only one teacher. That one didn't jump from one teacher to another teacher. He stayed with one teacher until that teacher had finished whatever he had to do, and that teacher, Hazrat Salman al-Farisi, that teacher was going to die. And he says, now I don't know what else, but there is one other person. find him. He may teach you more. He went, that one finished, saying, go to this one. He says, any more? He says, we are waiting for that Arabian prophet. We have heard that he had declared himself. Go and find him. If you say it is okay to jump from one to the other, then why Salman Farisi, after he met the Prophet ﷺ, he stayed? He could have jumped to another one. There's so many other teachers, so many other ones that are declaring themselves to be prophets, no? Why he didn't jump? He stayed. He stayed. So finding that thing, that one, and staying and holding on tightly to that, that is key. That's very important to do. Inshallah. May Allah make us to become trustworthy ones. How are you going to now know that time when He has trained you enough, that time when you understand this is my responsibility now, this is what I have to give, this is what I can do? Naturally, you're going to start doing. Then the hizmat will come. Naturally. And we're not going to force, we're not going to tell someone to do something. But we say, what you can do. You cannot do anything. You can bring a glass of water. You can clean. And you don't have to serve the Shaykh directly. You can clean you can do other things. You don't want to do, making 1,000 excuses. What can we do? That means sincerely you don't want to do. Then don't do anything. Sit, drink, eat. We have plenty, alhamdulillah. Wait until the angel of death comes. Now you will see. Inshallah, may Allah forgive me and bless you. Wa min Allahu tawfiq. Al-Fatiha.